Right, so you are welcome back to the channel. Today, we are looking at how we continue our challenge. As you know, we have moved from $1,000 to over $5,000 in our fourth month as we look at driving $1,000 to $10,000 and then further taking that $10,000 to $25,000 in a space of 1 year, and so that we can have the liberty to trade unlimited on the stock market. Today, we are looking at our fifth month and we'll look at our sixth month. And in these 2 months, there are interesting things that are happening because we are investing into other things whilst we trade. And then we are buying our growth stocks alongside. So we are in a position now to be earning dividend and then making profit from our options trading as we also invest in growth stocks. You don't want to miss it. If you are new to the channel, I want you to subscribe to the channel. But if you don't feel like subscribing, I'm so happy that you have stopped by to view this video. And for those who are well builders, I say welcome back and sit tight, and I'll be right back.
Income streams, they start to flow. From determination, they grow.
I spoke about us being flexible as we trade on the stock market, because trading on the stock market is unpredictable. We never can tell what price does at any point in time. And what we can do is to prepare ourselves adequately, make ourselves flexible, learn all the skills, the tricks, the tips, the strategies that we can employ to trading, whether stock market is running up or it is crashing. Right. So today we will take a dive into our challenge on the fifth and then in the sixth month, and then we will still look at how we can progress to build up our account to reaching our goal, because on this channel we have just a singular goal, and that is to rally money and then build a wealth and build a portfolio where we can retire rich. And not only retire rich and old, but we want to retire rich and young, where we can enjoy our hard-earned money. So as we progress, I would like us to go over to look at what has been happening on the stock market so that we can look at how to further strategize our strategies. As you know, the stock market has been, the SPY has been on a fall, and it's like everything is on a downturn. But that makes option traders have an option, because when stock market is running down, we can still buy our puts. When it's going up, we can buy our calls. So let's go over to look at how the stock market has been happening, taking a look at the SPY. Then we'll go over to look at our 2 months, and then we can call it a day. Okay. Let's see. Let me bring up SPY so that we look at how SPY has been moving. As I told you, the stock market, like 90% of the stock market is moved by the SPY. So if the SPY is moving down, that is SPY. When I talk about SPY, I mean the 500 best companies in the US. All right. So this is the SPY. Okay, we can see this is a 5-minute chart, but let me look at, we can even look at a daily chart to see how it's been moving. Let me put myself here, and then I'll take the daily chart. Right, so you see the daily chart from 18th of February. The SPY has been going down. And let me even come, from 18th of February, the SPY has been moving down from around $612 all the way. We are now reading yesterday, the stock market closed, the SPY ended at 568.58, all right? Today, I don't know what is happening yet. Pre-market hasn't started. As you know, where we are in our region, pre-market has not started yet. So this is how it's been running. So from 18th of February, we are now in March, almost at the end of March. Today is March 20, is it 8th or 27? I don't know. It is still on a down 10. Okay, so if you are trading and then you have, like I said, you must have the SPY at the back of your mind as you select instruments that mimic the movement of the SPY, so that you don't go choosing making some, even though you can buy calls, right? You can buy calls. There are movements that you can really look. If you look at this place, it's been, consolidating around 570 to 606 for some time now. All right, so you look at Monday, November. Oh, where am I? Okay, you look at 13th March to 26th March. It's been going up and down, around this range. So you could buy your calls if you want to, but then it has to be quick and then moving. All right, but the general downturn from 18th of February has been a downturn, right? All right, so let's move back to our challenge. Let's look at our Excel sheet and see what has been happening there. All right, so here we are too. As I said, we are in our we are in our 5th and 6th month. That is the month of May and June. All right, we ended at April. So May, here we are. We ended April with 5,559.91. And then that is what we started May with. So we take our usual trades. As I said, we are still maintaining trading with an amount of 371 and aiming at making 30% profit. And then that 30% profit gives us our $111.3. So we add that to our profit, to our capital, and we get this. Then we take our second trade. And for those who are new, you remember, you might have come across some of the challenge videos that I've made, and I have made mention that on the stock market, if you do not have a $25,000 account, right, you cannot trade every day throughout the week. Okay, and so here with our trades per week, we could only take 3 trades a week because of the PDT rule. Okay, so we have 3 trades every week, and then at the end of week 1, we made we increased our capital from 559 to 5893. And then after May, we would like to really invest into some, ventures where we could be making other monies whilst we still run on our challenge. So what happened here is that we bought shares, growth shares. We could look at any growth shares that we want to buy. Then we buy 1,000 of those shares. And then we put up, I spoke about having a backup account where when you run out of cash, because you can never tell what happens, you run out of cash on your trading capital, you could fall on that backup account. And I said that at the end of every week, we should at least put 50 or 100, all right, into that account. So we put $100 into that account. And then the third thing we have done, because we can have cash of about almost $5,900 sitting there, and we are watching it. No, we will be trading, we'll be investing, and we'll be saving alongside. So we put 2,000 into a fund, and with Interactive Brokers, my brokers, you have 404.83% per annum. And so we have invested $2,000 there. That will give us at least $96.6 per year as we move forward. Then we will come and then increase on that amount as we go along. So at the end of all these deductions for the week 1 in May, this was what we did, and then our balance was left with 2,793. At least that is enough for us to keep trading. After all, we only need about 371 to trade if we take our risk management properly, and then we don't run into so many losses. All right. Right. So our week 1, we brought our account, we took our account from 2,793 and increased it by another $3,300, bringing it to 3,127. Then week 3, we increased it to 3,461. And then week 4 in May, this brought us to 3,797. And at the end of the week 4, we have that amount to start June with. Now in June, we start with that amount and we increased it by 4,129. And then at the end of the week 4, which is the ending of June, we have brought our account back to 5,353. Right. So as you can see, we have used 2 months to bring the account back to 5,353, and that means that we are not going to allow this 5,000 to just be sitting in the account, as we only trade with just $371. Right? Remember, we have already diversified ourselves. We have invested in a fund. We have invested in growth stocks. We have bought other, shares that are growing, and where we are going to be paid dividends. So the next month, that is July, when we start our first trading, we are going to add more money to this our investment, but we are going to be very particular as to how we amplify this our investment journey. So there you have it. There you have it. I have told you that we need to be strategic, and we need to be patient. We need to be flexible, and then we can trade and then bring our account to a point where we can be making our monies. At least, even with the PDT rule, we can make our $100, $110 or $11 every trading day, all things being equal. So we don't have to rush anything. We just have to learn our tricks, our tips, our strategies, and we have to be flexible, taking our risk management seriously, and we will be right there building a winning strategy, building strategy, where we can amplify our growth rates and retire rich and retire young. That is the goal of this channel. So I want to say again that if you are new to the channel, you would like to subscribe to the channel for these tips and tricks and strategies where you can navigate the stock market, whether it is running up or down, and then make money and build a wealth building portfolio, a winning one, of course, where you can use it to amplify, your growth, your wealth rate, and then you can retire rich and retire young. So subscribe to the channel, and for the wealth builders, I say, Keep trading and look at the SPY very well as you choose your instruments, as everything is on a downturn now. If you happen to be making a call, be very smart. You see your profit, you take your profit, and you escape from the markets. I'll see you at the top.
Start with nothing, start today. Learn to hustle, find a way. Brick by brick you build it right. From the morning through the night. Dreams are growing step by step. Every fall a future pep. No experience, just a heart. That's the way you got to start. Income streams, they start to flow. From determination they grow.